American Motors, builders of Hudson Motor Cars, Kelvinator Home Appliances, and Nash Automobiles, and the Dairy Farmers of America, through the American Dairy Association, present Walt Disney's Disneyland.
And you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are.
Each week as you enter this timeless land, one of these many worlds will open to you. Frontierland, tall tales and true from the legendary past. Tomorrowland, promise of things to come. Adventureland, the wonder world of nature's own realm. Fantasyland, the happiest kingdom of them all. Presenting this week from Fantasyland, part one of The Story of Robin Hood. And now, Walt Disney.
Well, the most colorful and fascinating character in all folklore is that famous rogue of Sherwood Forest, Robin Hood. Robin Hood is known and loved throughout the entire civilized world. He's been the subject of an endless parade of legends, ballads, plays, and musicals for the past few hundred years. And yet, out of all of this has come a classic puzzle, a mystery that grows deeper as the years go by. Did such a person really exist? Was there a real Robin Hood roaming the glades of Sherwood Forest, robbing the rich to give to the poor? No one, it seemed, could say for sure. When it was decided to film his story a while ago, we ran head-on into this classic riddle of Robin Hood. We began our search for the real truth. And here's the story of what happened.
Step one was research, complete research. A prodigious job of sifting through the endless books, ballads, papers, public and private libraries, the scraps of song and traces of legend that had accumulated over the passing years. Famous writers back through the ages, Tennyson, Spencer, Chaucer, were fascinated by the Robin Hood story and referred to the outlaw frequently. In Act One of As You Like It, Shakespeare, too, made special mention of Robin. Still, despite all the literary and historical clues, as the Sheriff of Nottingham discovered long ago, the capture of the elusive, mocking spirit known as Robin Hood was not an easy one. Obviously, if he was to be caught at all, it would not be in the sylvan glades of Hollywood. The Disney force headed for England to take up the quest of Robin on his own grounds. Here, amid the fabled haunt of the outlaw and his merry men, in the Midlands of England and Sherwood Forest itself, the trail began to warm up. A top clue were the ballads. From the British Museum, from university libraries and private collections, the ancient songs of Robin's time were brought forth and examined. The ballads that sang of actual deeds and valor long before the art of printing and newspapers were discovered. One of these ballad singers was Eleanor Dale, reputedly a member of Robin's band. It may well have been his song improvisations, or those of someone like him, that launched the story of Robin Hood on its merry way. Now, here is no movie land set, but the storied realm of Sherwood Forest itself, the famed Major Oak, reputed trysting place of Robin and Maid Marian, the ancient village church at Edenstow where Robin and the maid were married, the famous limestone caves of Sherwood, traditional hiding place of outlaws. Photographs were taken of these places, more pieces to be fitted into the jigsaw riddle of the Robin Hood tale. Meantime, back in London, another Disney task force went into action. This was headed by the only woman art director in the film business, Carmen Dillon, whose designs for Sir Laurence Olivier's Hamlet won her the Academy Oscar. Hers was the job of locating and bringing to life the physical backgrounds of Robin Hood's day, the castles, the villages, and the spirit of 12th century England. Here, the Tower of London, as it was in Robin's time, built not from an artist's conception, but reconstructed from ancient engineering and architectural plans. And so, the adventure back through time was begun. All that could be done, the reconstruction of medieval England as it had been, the endless research, the detail, all were brought into play to tell an honest story of a man who had a strangely real effect upon the mind and heart of all the world.
Well, technically speaking, it seems that the riddle of Robin Hood remains unsolved. Robin is still a man of mystery, half truth, half legend. Perhaps this is just as well, for it's all part of his ageless appeal to the imagination. Well, in any case, here now, as we found it, the classic tale of Robin Hood and his merry men in Sherwood Forest.
Have an ice cream festival at your house. Hundreds of flavors to choose from. Hundreds of ways to serve it. Serve ice cream a new way every day. Ice cream is a valuable food. Your family will love it, and they'll thrive on it, too. Real ice cream is made with sweet, fresh cream. And ice cream's easy to keep in your freezer. Easy to serve. Have a party in a minute, anytime. Why not, right now?
Next week, we'll bring you the second and concluding part of Robin Hood, the Merry Rogue of Sherwood Forest. Here now are a few scenes from that show.
Of the heart of Africa comes one of the most unusual motion pictures ever filmed. It's Walt Disney's latest true life adventure, The African Lion. Soon you can see this exciting motion picture in your favorite theater. All the real drama, all the authentic suspense, all the true facts, unstaged, almost unbelievable. 3 danger-packed years of stalking, watching, waiting to bring to the motion picture screens of theaters everywhere Walt Disney's latest true life adventure feature, The African Lion. Ask your favorite theater when you will be able to see this unusual motion picture. Walt Disney's The African Lion. Feature-length, Technicolor. This has been an ABC Television Network film presentation.